I'm new to Instagram. This is my first video, so please be patient with me. Hi, I wanted to come on and give some natural wellness tips and just some things that you can do to really fight this virus if you're fighting at home. What we know is that 80% or more or so of people will fight this at home if they are to contract the virus, and that only somewhere around 17 to 20% will actually have to go to the hospital. So that's a great thing, but we need some tips and some ammo to really fight this, because it does require some work and effort to get your immune system built up. I really want to thank the doctors and the nurses who are on the front lines and who are showing us how to show up in a really difficult situation. I'm impressed and encouraged for the whole human race by watching the nurses and the doctors. If you're alone and you're grieving, just rest back into all of us that are truly creating this web of compassion where we're just feeling for you. And feel free to call me directly. And I'm just really wanting to give some healthcare tips. I've been in the wellness field for about 20 years, a little over 20 years. And so I'm just going to roll out a couple very informal videos that show just some quick tips of things. One right now is this hot water. It can be just hot water. It can be hot water with lemon. It can be hot water with tea. It can be hot water with anything you feel like, but hot water right now, because this virus is getting in through the mouth and it can't stand heat. So a lot of hot water, like even in Korea, they were saying every couple minutes to drink something hot. If you feel this virus coming on or you're starting to feel sluggish, you're going to want to fight. You're going to want to be proactive. And one of the first lines of defense is going to be hot water. So this is not a virus to relax with. If you get the flu or sometimes even with the cold, they just say sleep, sleep, sleep. If you're feeling healthy right now and you're at home, one of the ways you can help build your immune system is through a lot of rest. But if this virus is really coming on and it feels like it is getting down into your lungs, don't go to sleep on that. Instead, you're going to want to get it out of your lungs. And so you're going to want to, I'm going to just go into a couple quick tips. You're going to want to do chest percussions, and you're going to take your hand, so it'll be like this. It's like a little cup, okay? So you're going to give yourself your own cupping, and just sit up straight and really pound your chest, kind of like a Tarzan, whatever. So you're going to pound it fairly firmly, but don't hurt yourself. You're going to pound your chest, and you can pound down here. And if you're with your family and your loved ones, you can pound the back. I would suggest just doing one side at a time. And if not, you can pound your own back and just go, with your lower rib cage probably. It's a yogic thing. See how high up on your back you can go. And remember how you can, like little kids, we make that noise. Yeah. So clear and open up your lungs, because what you don't want is you don't want phlegm to be sticking onto your lungs. If you go to the hospital, this is one of the things that the respiratory nurses will do to you too. It's just a pounding of the rib cage, and you can do it here on the sides of your rib cage as well. The other quick tip I want to give you right now, real quick, is just to open up your chest. You can make a Y and then breathe in. And exhale through the mouth. Feel your lungs open and feel your ribs. Like feel your shoulder blades as if you're pushing your shoulder blades back on your back. And then go into a W. Big sweater. Go into a W like this. And you'll push your rib cage even further. And do a big breath. Hold and exhale. Do 2 breaths at the Y, 2 breaths at the W, and then go into an L. So I'll sit up a little bit here. I'm just going to go into an L. So you're feel that? This will be better. I'll do it again when we're standing up, when I'm standing up. But you do Y, W, L. 2 breaths with each one, and you'll really feel your lungs open up. Okay? Now, if you are dealing with this virus and you feel anything in your throat or anything wanting to come up, you're going to take your hands like this and you're going to put it right under your rib cage, kind of pushing it, and bend over and give yourself a fake cough. And see if you can get something to come. Because what you're wanting to do is release all this phlegm, keeping the phlegm so it's coming up. That's why they say a dry cough. You don't want to actually have a dry cough. A dry cough means that your lungs are becoming congested, but the phlegm is not coming up. So these are my quick tips for tonight. I'm going to be doing a few more of these videos just to do the quick tips, and one day at a time. Don't let this thing get you in any way. We're strong. Our immune systems can get stronger, and we have to really work at that because most of us actually do have some level of a depressed immune system. You know, the junk food and everything that we eat. So let's really strengthen our immune systems, be strong and be proactive in your own health, and hopefully you can stay home and take care of this by yourself. Again, thank you to everybody, nurses, doctors. Be well, people.